There was a time when driving an electric car was just mere fantasy, an engineer's dream. Well, not anymore. Turn on your TV now and the commercials are everywhere.
That's one serious machine. But you can do this. Any socket can. The Volt only needs about $1.50 worth of charge a day. And for longer trips, it can use gas. So get psyched. It's a big step up from the leaf blower. The 2011 Chevrolet Volt. It's more car than electric.
This is a spot for the Chevy Volt. The electric vehicle voted the North American Car of the Year last week at the annual Detroit Auto Show. But the Volt wasn't the only electric car to impress automakers last week. For more, let's bring in the woman known as the car coach, Lauren Fix, who joins us from Buffalo, New York. Good morning to you, Lauren.
Good morning.
So, was there an increased presence of electric vehicles at the car show this year, and why?
Absolutely. Well, I think part of it is people think there's going to be a demand, and we're obviously looking for something other than using fossil fuels. There are lots of options out there, and we have been working on that for a while. You'll see the Ford Focus. That's brand new for the 2012. You got the Smart Car, which is now going to be electric. Of course, we already have the Mini E, the Mitsubishi as a car, the Fisker, the Tesla. So there's a lot of choices that we used to be just going to be the Chevy Volt, but of course the Nissan Leaf is the real first true mass production all-electric car, so we're going to see that as well.
So let's discuss the pluses and minuses of these vehicles you've just talked about. What are they?
Okay, well, first off, the pluses are there's a wide selection. We're used to be thinking if I want a hybrid, it was only the Toyota Prius. Now even the Prius is going to be available in an electric car. Some of the additional advantages are they're recycling plastics to make these cars lighter, because when you think about it, you have to propel this without a gasoline engine. You need electricity. So they're recycling water bottles to make the cars sleeker to push through the air. Obviously, it's about weight and safety as well. So you're getting the same safety features as you would in a gas-powered car, so that's a definite positive. Being able to plug it into a regular outlet or a 220 outlet, like a dryer outlet, is great. And municipalities are starting to offer discounts besides the $7,500 federal tax credit, which is available on all electric cars. It's no longer available on the gas electric car, the gas and the electric cars. So that means the Chevy Volt, the Nissan Leaf, all that can give you a discount. If your company offers it an additional discount, you can save even more money. I talked to one guy who was able to get a Nissan Leaf down to the $20,000 range, and it's a $40,000 car. So a lot of this is available. You have to do a little bit of homework, but it is an option, but not for everybody.
Yeah, how accessible are these cars? Some of them are sort of in limited places where you can get them, and then, of course, there's the issue of the cost.
Right. Right. There are a lot of negatives as well. So, I mean, you have to balance what your situation is in your driving. You'll be able to get a Chevy Volt across the whole country in very few short months. Nissan Leafs will be in restricted markets, as well as the Mini E. The Smart Car is only bringing in 250 cars. The Ford Focus, which will be available the latter part of this year, will be available across the country. So it depends on what you're looking at. Plus, there's a lot of little outskirts of these little individual companies like Coda, C-O-D-A, is in California. They're California only. So if you're really serious about looking for an electric car, there are places to get them, even if they're not available in your neighborhood. Some of the negatives, of course, it's going to cost you more, and you have to realize what's your driving style. Are you okay with range anxiety, which means, oh my gosh,
right,
we're going to be out of battery power.
Well, you know what, we're going to run out of time here, Lauren, real quick. I want to ask you something before we do. Is now the time to get one of these vehicles, or should I wait? You know, it's always that first-year anxiety. Let them work out the glitches.
Right. Please wait if you want a deal. If you absolutely have to have one, then go spend the full retail. There are just going to be no discounts at all whatsoever other than that federal tax credit. So one of the things you want, if you can wait 6 months, the prices will drop. That initial demand and excitement, just as it would for any car, dips off about 6 to 9 months later, and you can get a deal. And you can always buy a certified pre-owned car that somebody had for 1 year. So there are a lot of deals that will be around the corner by the end of the year.
Lauren, I love talking cars. So thanks very much, Lauren Fix. Thank you very much for joining us this morning.